25-year-old man. Police also seized about 49,000 packets of cigarettes of various brands worth almost R500,000 ringgit. Region 2 Marine Police Commander ACP Paul Q. Kwon Chiang said during the first operation, police arrested the suspect and seized the contraband cigarettes from a car in Taman Perindustrian Kota Tinggi. During the second operation, police seized a van along with cartons of cigarettes of various brands. Authorities believed that the cigarettes were meant to be distributed for sale in the local market. The case is being investigated under Section 135, Subsection 1, Subsection E of the Customs Act 1967 and Section 135, Subsection 1, Subsection D of the same Act. Coming up, no price increase in fire alarm installation fee for designated buildings.
Maximize your bike power with Shell Advance Ultra.
Welcome back. The government is opening its door to German automakers to participate in the third national car project. International Trade and Industry MITI Deputy Minister Dr. Ong Kian Ming said there were a lot of German car companies which had been very successful in assembling completely knocked down CKD vehicles with a lot of local content. He said if German automotive companies are interested to explore opportunities in the third national car project, Malaysia is willing and open to their proposals.
This marks another chapter in the relationship between our two countries, between Malaysia and Germany, and of how we have many win-win situations whereby we have fantastic German companies coming to invest in Malaysia, and that this will create many good and high-paying jobs for Malaysians.
He said this after the exchange of a Memorandum of Understanding MOU on the Malaysia-Germany Strategic Collaboration and the soft launch of the East Coast Economic Regions ECER Asia Centre of Excellence for Smart Technologies ACES today. On whether any proposals have been received from these automakers, Dr. Ong said an announcement would be made in the future. German ambassador to Malaysia, Nikolaus Graf Lambersdorf, meanwhile said German car brands were already a familiar sight to Malaysian consumers. The Housing and Local Government Ministry has decided that the installation fee for the Automatic Fire Alarm Monitoring Control System SPKA for designated buildings and premises such as hotels, schools and shopping malls will be maintained at its current price. Its Minister Zuraida Kamarudin said there will be no increase to ensure that the system is affordable to all. Zuraida Kamarudin said for over the past 24 years, the installation cost of the system has been set at 2,530 ringgit, which includes 50 ringgit for contract stamp and 150 ringgit for maintenance fee.
Jadi sistem SPKA ni adalah sistem untuk mengesan kebakaran. Jadi SPKA ni bila bunyi alarm aja dia akan pergi ke centralized station dekat supplier Iskada. Iskada akan filter whether the alarm is dengan izin. Alarm itu adalah alarm yang genuine atau tidak, dan lepas dia filter baru dia pergi kepada alert system. So this is SPKA, system SPKA.
SPKA system provider Iskada Net Sdn Bhd has signed an operating contract with the Fire and Rescue Department for the installation of the system for the duration of 5 years, which began from 17th December 2015 until 2020. Speaking in Parliament today, Zuraida said SPKA is an important system which is able to save lives and property in case of fire. Local industry players are prepared to take on the challenge posed by the Industrial Revolution 4.0, Industry 4.0. Elaborating further, Mimos Berhad President Ahmad Rizan Ibrahim said that industry players are ready based on their understanding on the aspect of technology and application development. Ahmad Rizan also stressed the importance of creating an awareness program on digital assessment technology for Industry 4.0, which directly impacts many aspects of life.
Malaysia is in the process because it's still quite new. It just happened in the last few years. But I think as part of the initiative and program that we put in place in terms of awareness, in terms of the education process and so on.
The Mimos Berhad president said this after attending the Industry 4.0's regional conference organized by Mimos Berhad together with the Ministry of Energy, Science, Technology, Environment and Climate Change in Bangi, Selangor. The conference was attended by 200 participants from government agencies and non-governmental organizations (NGO). Securemetric Berhad, a regional digital security solutions provider, will make its ACE Market Securities debut after being given the green light by Bursa Malaysia on 13th November. The company is set to raise 17 million ringgit from its initial public offering with an IPO price of 25 cents per share. According to its Chief Executive Officer, Edward Lau, the proceeds will be utilized towards the development of the new digital security solutions, working capital and business expansion.
Over the years, of course, Securemetric have developed, quite numbers of interesting digital security solutions. 1.7 million will be utilized for business expansion.
Edward said this to reporters at the company's prospectus launch in Kuala Lumpur. Securemetric Berhad currently offers digital security products and solutions across Southeast Asia, namely Malaysia, Vietnam, the Philippines, Indonesia and Singapore. Its clients include government organizations, financial institutions, public certification authorities, software development companies and IT service providers.
2025, very much due to
In the foreign front, world's longest sea crossing opens, linking China, Hong Kong and Macau. Details after this. A security guard shot a man at Washington's local Fox station on Monday after he kicked through a pair of locked doors and tried to enter the lobby. Commander Melvin Gresham of the Metropolitan Police Department told reporters that the man was apparently unarmed and was in stable condition at an area hospital. The incident in Washington's Friendship Heights neighborhood put the Fox 5 News crew in the unusual position of covering their own shooting incident live from a building on security lockdown. The channel broadcast security camera footage showing a man in red hooded sweatshirt kicking through the plastic or plexiglass doors. The channel reported that a 38-year-old man was shot in the upper chest by a security guard.
We had an incident where an individual attempted to break into the Fox 5 news station. He forcibly entered the front door. A security guard confronted him, and as a result of the confrontation, she fired one shot into his upper torso.
The building in question contains several different offices, but the lobby the man entered is only for the Fox station. Chinese President Xi Jinping today officially opened the world's longest sea crossing bridge 9 years after construction first began. Including its access roads, the bridge spans 55 kilometers and connects Hong Kong to Macau and the mainland Chinese city of Zhuhai. Some Hong Kong residents say the opening of the world's longest sea crossing bridge linking Hong Kong to the mainland will make life more convenient.
一方面好多工作啊，或者旅遊啊，我諗呢兩方面都好大幫助。
The 20 billion bridge took almost a decade to build while incurring major delays and cost overruns. The bridge, designed to withstand earthquakes and typhoons, was built using 400,000 tons of steel, enough to build 60 Eiffel Towers. The crossing, which includes a snaking road bridge and underwater tunnel, links Hong Kong's Lantau Island to Zhuhai and the gambling enclave of Macau across the waters of the River Pearl estuary. Its opening will cut travel time across the delta from several hours to just 30 minutes, something China hopes will bind the region together as a major driver of future economic growth. The bridge will open to regular traffic from tomorrow. Thousands of Central American migrants resumed an arduous trek towards the U.S.